Just like how we're
Not
in
for
another
me.
zone, we're on level 1. That's our new zone in South Africa.
Finally. yo.
I still want to find out if there are levels in other countries. Like, have they also been like level 5, level 4? But successfully, we here in level 1, right? So everyone's been cheering, but some people have been in level 1 during level 5.
Some people have been in what they call like a what is it? I know America. It was almost like a suggested, kind of lockdown. It's like, okay, if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
It's not a forced thing. I know they had in certain countries. I know America was one of them. They had it for a while, where it's like, okay, we're not going into lockdown, but these are the kind of rules and regulations we want to follow.
Okay.
If you feel like following it, okay, cool. If not, nothing we can do about it.
But how do you feel about just lockdown in general, getting to level 1? Do you really now feel that the economical part of things is now opening up?
To
People
be
are getting
honest with
jobs?
you, you know what? It feels, to me, it feels exactly what like level 2 felt like, to be honest with you. I think maybe because it hasn't really hit us yet, because I mean, it's only technically starting from tomorrow or from midnight tonight. So I don't think we haven't really experienced it yet. So I think until we got to kind of give it some time and just see how
Even
things
started
go.
celebrating, this
Because
weekend.
I mean, it's fair enough. They can say, okay, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. But we need to kind of see it happen first and be like,
Bro,
okay.
I knew we were on level 1 when I went past to go shoot something in Florida today, and there was no parking in Florida.
That's when you know the level 1.
That's what I know. People are
Bruh,
people are like,
there's
hey.
been no parking on Florida Road.
Guys, I just wish McDonald's ice cream machines can be on level 1 and actually be there with us in this time.
Bruh,
Because they've been
they on
socially
permanent
distancing
lockdown.
for years. When have you gone to McDonald's and asked for a McFlurry or something and they're actually working frequently?
They permanently on
That's some shade on
lockdown.
McDonald's
I'm
there real
sorry.
quick.
Sorry. Well, I mean,
We love you, Mickey D's.
this video is not sponsored by McDonald's in any way, so I can say what I need to.
Listen, man. So copyright is quite a huge thing in South Africa. I
Yeah.
mean, for many years we've been hearing people say, you know what, I went to studio, I was chilling with someone, and then I dropped a few lines. Next thing you know, next week, bah, the song is out. People can't do anything. The person is milking the money.
Yeah.
Same thing. Now and again, you look at some guy who's probably hustling, and he says, hey, you know what, I actually had that idea. I pitched it, and a couple of years down the line or a couple of months down the line, the very same TV show is playing on TV. And unfortunately, sometimes it's either we don't believe it because you see the guy, he's hustling, he's just like me, type of thing. He's also on the come up. So you're like, this guy is probably he's just talking. You know, when did he come up with that show? If that was his show, it would be on TV. Allegedly. So that's what they say? Allegedly. So we're not saying this happened, but apparently there was a Twitter sort of outrage or thread about Cooking with Somizi. That the idea belonged to someone else. And he's spoken to some of the people. I think Somizi himself also. And a couple of years down the line, shows on TV.
See, my thing was, I actually I've seen the thread.
Yeah.
And guy, I feel copyright, like copying is a real thing in SA.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
it's a worldwide thing.
It's a worldwide thing, and sometimes you just gotta take someone's word for it, like the innocent person's word for it. We don't know, Not to say that Somizi is lying and stole it, but sometimes we just gotta hear out the other voice, And there's emails, and there's documentation, and an IP, what do you call it? IP. Intellectual property, basically, but IP form, or what do you call it? But intellectual property at the end of the day. And so therefore he should be seen to what's.
I know. I've like in the past, I've spoken to people that have kind of been in a situation where like similar things have happened, where like guys have pitched ideas to certain people, and then next minute they see this idea, but then out there on TV, but yet they've got nothing to do with it, And I remember somebody telling me once, and this, I don't know if this actually works or if it can, but this is what somebody told me once. And for all you like writers and guys out there who have these ideas that actually want to pitch it to like big corporations, but are scared that something like this is going to happen, because at the end of the day, a lot of people will have these ideas, but they'll be too scared to do anything about it just in case their idea gets stolen, because it happens so often.
Yeah.
Is that you have to write out a synopsis and everything of your idea, have it on paper and email it to yourself before you approach anybody with that idea.
Yeah.
So if somewhere down the line, say 5 years down the line, you pitch it to somebody, they go and they run that show without you, you've got nothing to do with it. You can be like, wait, hold up. Hello, this is my idea.
Yeah.
I spoke to so-and-so, they stole my idea. Here's the proof. Because everything's dated.
That's so true. I've heard a hack. I don't know also if it's true, so please do not hold me to it. But I've also heard a hack that write it down. If it's a logo, design it.
Yeah.
Put it into an envelope, and post it to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but I've heard something like that.
So coincidentally, sorry, just to cut you off, the email was sent to Somizi and Legend, the producer of the show. So it was two different emails. Yes, and I actually did see that. So it was sent
and this
to
show
them
just
directly.
came out now.
There's two timestamps that are actually sent to the...
That's all the proof you need, bro.
That's all the proof.
I think.
So these emails do work.
This is so hectic. Yeah. This is so hectic because now that means that whatever the case is, there's evidence.
There's evidence. Yeah.
This is not just me ranting on Twitter.
Yeah.
There's timestamps to say I've said this to so and so. I've said this to so and so. And maybe in a more positive light, what I don't know. Maybe we should engage with some people. What are some of the things that can be done here in South Africa in terms of there's so many creatives, and I think there's still a lot of things I don't know. They have these ideas, but don't know what to do if they feel something is stolen. Who to approach? How do they protect themselves? Is there a board? Is there something?
Drop a comment, guys. If
let
you
us
guys
know
who to approach. Drop us a comment, leave it down, help people out, help your creators.
I think as a country, unfortunately in South Africa, creatives they suffer a lot, not only because of stuff like this, but just also not getting their full worth out of the stuff that they put out. I know when it comes to like collecting royalties and stuff like that, there's always issues that we have as creatives when it comes to getting what is just ours. So it's nice to know. Well, it would be nice to know that there are ways that we can protect ourselves. When it comes to situations like this.